Well, also, too, I need to mention, we do have an Indiana Pacers game ongoing right now at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Now, this line's still got like roughly an hour or so to go to get to Indy, but if you know anybody that's at the Pacers game, they need to be aware that these line of storms are knocking on the door. Also, too, take an image of the track on your screen, send it to somebody you know in the path of this, because these storms will have on and off fluctuations of rotation and straight line wind. Straight line wind threat going forward is the primary threat of embedded tornadoes possible. By the way, I know it's a long ways away, but I think we need to keep an eye on this now. There's a cell that is just southwest of Evansville. Evansville is currently under a tornado warning. This cell is by itself right now. How long it makes it towards like our far southern fringe counties up towards, say, like maybe part of Lawrence or Jackson over the next hour or two, it's uncertain if it makes it, but if it holds together, it could pose a bigger threat of severe weather.
You know what, Stephen, do you have an update from that? Because I know the Weather Service was just talking about it.
Yeah, the scanner traffic indicated a possible tornado had touched down in New Goshen area in northern Vigo County. That'd be north of Terre Haute by a few miles. No ground truth confirmation this time. We'll work to get more information on you. We'll get back to you on that in a little bit. Actually, it's starting to tighten a little bit more.
That's what I was thinking.
Northern Knox to western, I'm going to just stay western half of Greene County, especially from Bloomfield to Lynn. You guys really need to keep an eye on this. I've seen a strengthening trend with it. Okay, a couple of things. The tornado warning for towards like Park and Putnam County, that's going to expire at the top of the hour. They think the rotation, the tornado threat has diminished. Also, too, this is from earlier. We had a funnel cloud report at 8:20 p.m. 1 mile north of Terre Haute, viewed from US 41 and 7th Avenue. Hopefully that did not touch down.
It's like Greene County until, was at 9:15?
9:15, we're talking Sullivan, Knox, Greene, and Davies County. This is northeast of Bicknell. The rotation is heading straight for Sanborn. At 8:56 p.m., severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 13 miles northwest of Washington or 17 miles northeast of Vincent. It's moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Threat for tornado and quarter-sized hail. You need to take cover. We're also talking, let me see if I can find it.
Is it radar indicated?
Yes, that's right now. Locations impacted include Newberry, Lyons, Edwardsport, Elnora, Bloomfield, Linton, Freelandville, Sanborn, Switz City, and Bicknell. Again, Bicknell is just south of it, but take cover if you're in this warning.
What were you saying?
And a couple of things. Listen, the Pacers right now, currently in the fourth quarter, there's 6:19 left in the game. 6:19 left. It's going to come really close with the end of the game in this line.
Knox County, what are we going to add for that warning?
More for Drew. The ASOS station in Crawfordsville, that is our main observing station for weather reports and recording data. Drew, there was a wind gust of 64 miles per hour in Crawfordsville.
What were we going to add here?
Okay, we got a dangerous thunderstorm now approaching part of Marion County. So guys, destructive severe thunderstorm warning heading towards the Indy metro. This is a dangerous situation. If you know anybody that's traveling in Hendricks County, they got to go off the road.
And surprisingly, Stephen, I don't actually see that many lightning strikes looking south and west.
I think they should start popping up soon.
It's kind of
probably may give it a few minutes, but let me say this, folks. It's been a while since we've had a thunderstorm warning of this magnitude. This is not to scare you. This is for you to get you to do something, get you to be motivated to seek shelter away from windows inside. Weather Service isn't messing around with this. Mike Ryan from the Weather Service, well-known veteran meteorologist there. Boeing line of storms may produce up to 80-mile-per-hour winds in western Hendricks County now, basically advancing into central Hendricks County. Major impacts to Indy Metro over the next 15 to 30 minutes.
Just curious, off the top of your head, I can't think over the last 3 years we've gotten a destructive severe thunderstorm warning in the metro area.
No, actually, this kind of throws me back to 2006. We had a nasty squall line with that night, April 2nd, 2006. But other than that, there's not many dates I can remember ahead of 80-mile-per-hour
It's not too common,
winds.
is what we're trying to say here.
U.S. Highway 136 towards Interstate 74. This is a busy part of the Hendricks County. Everyone needs to be taking cover. You know somebody out here towards like Lakeside, Northwest Manor, towards Zionsville, Claremont Heights, Snacks, Augusta. They need to be sheltered. They need to be in the lowest floor of their home or business.
Did they just report one?
The Pacers game just concluded.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah, not a good time. Hopefully they're keeping the fans there or something along those lines where people are safe.
Is the Weather Service mentioning anything about?
Here I go back in there. I've been really bouncing back and forth. Tornado moving into northwestern Marion County now. Still high confidence is ongoing. Well, we can see debris there. High confidence tornado is ongoing. Debris signature over Eagle Creek. It's moving towards Meridian Hills. Basically going to cross over parts of the 465 loop on the north side as well.
All right. Pull up velocity too, because I think velocity is giving us our best picture here.
So like West 86th Street through the north section of Indianapolis up to East 106th, 116th, 126th Street up to 161st Street, Westfield Road up through New Britain, Noblesville, Westfield, US 31, State Road 32, State Road 37 through Noblesville. And by the way, we're getting ready to get the brunt of the wind right now.
Okay, we might have our lights flicker here at the station.
If you lose power, folks, we are streaming live on the Facebook page.
Okay.
The nasty line of winds that are moving through, these velocity signatures are pretty nasty. I just want to quickly mention through Beech Grove, passing through Irvington, Warren Park, heading into Lawrence now, towards the northeast side through Geist Reservoir soon. That's some of the locations included, especially the Geist Reservoir is in the tornado warning as well.
Is circling that. Did you want to add something here?
I needed to add that swath of nasty wind from 70 to 80 miles per hour pushing through McCordsville, Cumberland, along Interstate 70, along 36 there.
Okay.
036, basically passing through far east side Geist Reservoir.
Got it.
Moving in towards Fortville, areas in the remainder of Hancock, southern Madison County. You need to get ready for this. It's going to eventually race towards State Road 9, towards Greenfield and Pendleton.
So they do have a downstream tornado warning coming. Did they just issue it?
Not yet, but I do have a couple of damage reports. We got damage in Brownsburg on 136 near Green Street. Wood, debris, limbs, cannot see structure damage yet. Hopefully there is no structure damage. We don't want to hear about that. Also, New Goshen, northern Vigo County, fire doing house into house check, multiple lines down, roof damage, no reports of injuries. Tornado warning observed. Hamilton, Madison, Tipton.
Where are we going to have?
Yeah, and I was going to say too, with Indy, much of the severe thunderstorm aspects have basically slid out of Marion County. But understand though, there's heavy rain, and we do have a flash flood risk in place too, so be aware of that as well.
And see if they're getting rid of that destructive tag.
No, they're still keeping it. Matter of fact, we have a report per Indianapolis Dispatch Center. We have at least 6 different incidents with trees into homes and buildings. Now, at this time, thankfully, we do not have any reported injuries. That's the good news. Does that mean it's going to stay like that? Possibly not. These winds were really, really intense, and we're going through a populated area like that. High concern.
Obviously, no joke going through the area like that. The Weather Service just added something to that tornado warning.
Actually, matter of fact, they're watching some mid-level rotation moving into Morgan County. Low-level rotation is comparatively weaker, so no immediate concern. They are watching the cells moving towards southeast Davies and southern Martin. One of those cells had a confirmed tornado earlier.
The delayed line.
As well.
The other part of the line, south and west.
Yes. Yeah, that's southern rotation, basically tracking right along 332. So familiar with that route, going to Boston University, traveled that route many, many times. So basically going to continue to watch us heading towards State Road 28. You're Gaston to Eaton, Summitville. You're more in the path of that weaker rotation, but all rotations need to be taken seriously tonight. I'm afraid we're going to have many, many damage reports by tomorrow. Crossing
I-69 into Delaware County. Stephen's trying to pull up some of these smaller areas. Stephen, can you read some of these streets? It's tough to read.
Yeah, this is State Road 332, hiking along 332 east of 69 near Bethel Avenue. It's going to cross Bethel Avenue within a matter of a couple minutes towards State Road 28. It could graze the far north side of Ball State's campus. Like there's some off-campus residences like
I think you're right.
Village Promenade.
West. Is it west or northwest, those off-campus residents?
It's mainly north of campus.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Schumann Stadium's on the north side campus, Shiler Apartments, Varsity House, Village Promenade. Those areas could get impacted by this tornado. It's going to be close, but too close for comfort. Take cover now. There's still debris signature, and while I was so zoomed in, I was going to get some landmarks for you. It's passing just north of Shiler Apartments is right here, right near the intersection of Tillotson and McGalliard. Also passing into the Village Promenade place and also north of Schumann Stadium there, but it's going to pass pretty close to Delaware County Regional Airport as well.
So some of these areas to the north may have to pay more attention just the way it's deviating on radar.
Yeah, the fact that it jogged north like that.
Straight north.
If you were anywhere in the polygon, I don't care if you're still in, I don't care if you're in Somerville, I still want you to remain sheltered for the next few minutes. Eden, you've got to be sheltered. It's got to be pretty much for you. I would say Muncie remain in their safe place. This is just one of those nights where anywhere in the polygon, you've got to respect the polygon.
Looks like they're not continuing the tornado warning. Is that correct?
I'm awaiting for more information on it from northern Indiana. Also, too, Madison County receiving multiple reports of damage, including State Road 13 closed in LaPel. State Road 13 in LaPel is closed due to a silo and possible overturned semi in LaPel area. Everyone for the newsroom back there. Many roads impassable due to debris in the road. We'll update when more info is to come.
Stephen's going to put a track on that.
Yeah, Bartholomew County, we're sorry, and I know you guys have had some storm anxiety build up. We might have to go through this again. Hopefully not. There's a chance this does weaken, but it's not impossible.
Stephen's highlighting what rainfall. Wow.
That's probably overestimating a little bit.
But still, that's
They said between 1 to 2 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 1.5 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. So, of course, you want to seek higher ground and avoid flooded roads. That's rotation. I was just getting ready to say it is there, but I wasn't sure if they were going to issue a warning on it. So that's really close to the tornado they just confirmed.
That's what I was just going to say. So we're basically doing this again Sunday evening storms. This was the same stretch. We had a confirmed tornado.
Now, I have a list of damage reports to go over real quick, and I want to hurry up and get through these before we end up tacking on new tornado warnings, because I can see a new tornado warning getting issued for possibly Jackson County. Of course, we know there's been damage in parts of Carmel. There's also some unconfirmed reports of debris damage in Carmel, to include some damage to roofs of residences, trees down, power lines down, and roads flooded. Multiple roads are closed due to lines down and flooding. Not a shocker. There is a defined line of damage extending from US 31 by 465 northeast of 146th Street. Hamilton County Emergency Management will coordinate with City of Carmel to assess damages and assist with response efforts. There are also some reports of down power lines at 96th and Oleo Road and Fishers. Now, more also to mention, Ryan. Unfortunately, I have quite a bit to mention here.
Are these all from emergency managers, to be clear?
Some of them are. Some of them from ham radio operators. Emergency Management, Madison County. Due to many roads being impassable in Madison County due to debris in the road, Madison County, and this is for folks in the newsroom that you listen to, Madison County is elevating the travel advisory to watch level and have decided to declare a disaster declaration in the morning per county commissioners and EMA director. Report from ham radio operator Delaware County. Reports coming in Delaware County Road 400 north between 500 west and 600 west. Large tree on south side of road with power lines down, power pole as well. Also reported structural damage to home, roof blown off at Delaware County roads 500 north and 500 west.